Good afternoon. Good afternoon? Yeah, good afternoon. Different video, slightly different video. I decided to I'm going to split out my reading stuff and other stuff. I think because the reading stuff is going to be a lot less infrequent. However, some people might not be interested. So if you don't care about reading and you don't want to know what I've been reading or what I'm going to read, just click off this video. This isn't for you. What I want to do with this video is I want to kind of wrap up February, talk about what I read, what I liked, what I didn't like, and also just do a bit of a check-in on what I'm reading currently and what I've got planned for March. I know it is the 16th of March already, so I'm a bit late on this. But yeah, that's the plan for this. So I'll start with my February reads that I've all filmed my thoughts on the spot. So as soon as I finish them, I filmed the videos. So I'll roll those now and then come back and talk about what's coming up for March. So yeah, this is February reads. So I just finished Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It was unreal. It was 1,070 pages. It did take me all month, but for a book that doesn't really have much going on. It's about a man who wants to build a cathedral in 12th century England. And that's about it. Then it's just all the political intrigue, love, hate, rises to power, falls from power, all around building this cathedral in 12th century England for 1,000 pages. It sounds terrible, but it was unbelievably good to keep you captivated for so long while not much is really happening, not much action or anything. It's pretty impressive. Great characters, easy writing. So yeah, highly recommend Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I also finished a few days ago, but forgot to film on the spot, The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, book 2 in his Dark Materials series. It's kind of YA, younger audience for, I don't know, 13, 14-year-olds. I haven't read it. It's a classic, so I figured I had to. I own all three. I read the first book like 5 years ago and I'm a completionist, so I had to get back to it. It was all right. I think if I was 15 years old, it would be great. But I mean, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't great for me at this age. But yeah, I will finish the series. I will read the final book eventually. But The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, if you like younger adult, teenage series, it's good. It's a good story. So I just finished Volume 1 of Attack on Titan. It's a manga, I don't know. It's like Japanese comic book type stuff. And I was in Tokyo in January and I figured when in Rome, so I bought it. This is my first time trying to read it. I just finished Volume 1. It was pretty good. I'm not fully used to the narrative style of reading pictures and little words and stuff, but I enjoyed it. I'll continue. I'm interested enough. It's a good enough story, but yeah, it hasn't hooked me, but pretty enjoyable. Good concept. I like it. Big monsters, big scary titans. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm back. As I said, it's the 16th of March now, so I'm a little bit late, but I am currently reading Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, which is the third book in his Stormlight Archive series. It was released as one book, Oathbringer, but the new releases are split into two, part 1 and part 2, just because they're so big. So I'm reading part 1. I'm nearly finished. This one is 635 pages. I'm going to immediately go on to part 2 when I finish, which is a further 750 pages. So I'm thinking that might take me to the end of March. However, if time, I'm going to read Children of Dune, which is the third book in Frank Herbert's Dune series, which is quite relevant at the moment, given the movie. If I have time, I don't know if I'll get there. But I'm also reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I've been reading this for about 6 months. It's not something you just sit and read through. It's definitely, I do maybe a few pages a day at most, because you really want to think about it. It's sort of quite philosophical, and so it's interesting in that respect. So I'm about halfway. But this is I'm not in a rush with this, so I'd say this has still got a few more months in me. But yeah, that's February. I read 2 novels and 1 manga volume, which is a pretty light month for me, to be honest. Although page count, maybe not, because Pillars of the Earth was massive. And that's why it took me so long. So Pillars of the Earth, The Subtle Knife, and Attack on Titan Volume 1 was February. I was still chipping away at Meditations. And for March, we have Oathbringer Part 1 and 2 and Children of Dune if I have time. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm looking forward to it. If you have any interest whatsoever, let me know what you're reading. Let me know what I should read. Yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye. Have a great evening. Happy Sunday.